Registering with Vanderbilt's Student Access Office. To request accommodations through our office, students are required to self-identify their disability and need for accommodations. Students may do this at any point during the academic year. Although, it is important to note that some accommodations do take time and may not be implemented immediately. The steps in this video will help you to register with the Vanderbilt Student Access Office. Once registered, we can begin the process of considering your accommodation request. Please take the time to thoroughly answer all questions on the application. First, go to our website at vanderbilt.edu/student-access and click on the Students tab. There you will find a link to the How to Register page, and it will contain the new student registration application link. You will be directed to a page in our Commodore Access portal that has both the student registration application and the housing accommodation request. I'll choose Start New Application inside the New Student Registration Application section. Next, complete the form fields on the first page with your basic contact information. Once filled out, choose the Create Application Draft button. The second page will ask you to complete the questionnaire. If you do not feel comfortable answering a question, please write "Prefer not to say." If necessary, we can gather this information from you in an alternative way. After you complete the questionnaire, you will have the opportunity to submit supporting documentation. Documentation is required and must be received from a qualified professional or medical provider. If you do not have your documentation available at the time of application, choose the Continue-Information Release Consents button. Please note that we are generally unable to complete a review until supporting documentation is provided. If you have additional questions about documentation, please refer to the documentation section of the How to Register page on the Student Access website. Next, you have the option to complete an Information Release Consent form. This form will allow you to designate who Student Access can share confidential information with, and you do have the option to skip this step. To complete the form, click Select and Complete Consent Form. If you prefer to skip this step for now, click Proceed to Final Review. Here, you'll review all material and then select the Submit Application button. You should see a confirmation at the top of the page that reads, "Success, your action has been completed." Reviews will be completed within 5 to 8 business days, and your application will be reviewed in the order it is received. When the review is completed, an access specialist will follow up with you regarding the next steps in our interactive process. This could be to address needed information or to schedule an orientation meeting. If you need assistance in completing this form or require accommodations to do so, please contact the Student Access Office at 615-343-9727 or studentaccess@vanderbilt.edu.